In this video, I'm going to show you some NPCs in the brand new Island 3 update that can make you tons of money. If you actually have not completed these NPCs, this is technically the fastest way to make money in the game until you get it done with. Then you can do some other things. But it's also going to extremely speed up your progression, especially if you're newer and you're trying to finish out this update and get this prismatic pickaxe. And trust me, you definitely don't want to miss some of these secret NPCs. But if this video gives you any information that you may have not known, please go ahead and subscribe. It means the world to me and it helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. But let's get right into it. So obviously, first of all, easy NPC. This is more of a progression NPC, but you have the Iceman here. He's actually probably one of the first guys you see. I will get into Santa later, but he's pretty simple. However, this Iceman actually allows you to unlock this cannon right over here if you actually give him some Demonite, Magmite, and Fireite. I believe it's like 1 Demonite, 5 Magmite, and a few Fireite or something like that. It's around there. But when you do that, you get this cannon that allows you to get up to the peak very quickly. But I wouldn't do it unless you have a pickaxe that can mine stuff up here. But the second NPC is Sensei Moro. I mean, come on, bro. Do I have to really explain this guy? He's pretty simple. Sensei Moro, do his quest, get some rewards, and it's pretty good. You do actually have to do his quest in order to be able to progress through these pickaxes. And the best pickaxe progression in this update is the Aqua pickaxe, then the Snow pickaxe, then the Frost pickaxe. And then after you do all of that, you follow this path, go behind these little mountains, and then jump down here and break this giant glacier in order to obtain the prismatic pickaxe on the other side. But yeah, I mean, that's Sensei Moro for you, bro. There's nothing else about him. Now, his quest will actually give you tons of money. You make around, I feel like 10k per quest, and you can also get tons of XP, hence why I'm level 200. He requires you to fight NPCs, mine these types of rocks and stuff like that. Actually, I don't think he requires you to fight NPCs, but he does make you mine rocks, and that's very good, because you do get tons of XP for mining them, and on top of that, you are able to collect a bunch of random ores. For example, I have a lot of frost fossils, so what I typically do is I come here to the forge, and I place all the frost fossils. I have around 40 in total inside of this machine, and I'm gonna add a little bit more because I want to get 40, and then I just forge, and whatever item I get, I sell. So I just got Dark Knight leggings. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell these. There we go. I completed it probably with 100% accuracy, and I guarantee you this thing sells for at least 8k. And by the looks of it, yup, I was literally on point. It's selling for 8.7k. But what if I told you there is NPCs inside of this game that quite literally straight up give you money, and I'm talking about like 30 or more thousand per quest? If you remember, when you actually started this game, there is 2 NPCs that you come across. One, you have Secret Santa over here. This guy over here, you can actually pick up his quests every single day. And he does have these 3 options: forge items, mine rocks, and kill enemies. I recommend you collect all 3 of them. You can do all of it at once, and then you can purchase stuff from his shop, which will help you on getting money or mining certain stuff. And overall, he's really good. The best thing, in my opinion, that's actually in his shop is either the Hell Slayer, which is a very good type of sword you can get if you get lucky enough, or it would actually be this Christmas potion up here, because this has literally all the insane buffs: 25% faster mining, 20% extra damage, and 25% extra luck for 900 seconds, which is equal to 15 minutes. But as you know, in the tutorial section, it actually tells you to go up here to this guy called Bjorn or Bornjorn. I don't know. I'm sorry, bro. I get clowned on the way I say his name all the time. I have no idea how to say it, okay? But this guy has a storyline quest too, and you might have not even noticed that you have his quest. The thing about this NPC is it's similar to Sensei Moro right now in this brand new update, and you don't actually come back to collect the quests, unlike the Santa guy. For Santa, you have to come back every single day. For this guy, it is automatically applied, and actually, I believe I have his quest. I believe it is called this right here, Wrath of the North. From the time that you start the game, this guy will present you with 12 different quests, and the more you complete them, the more you get rewarded per quest. Right now, I have this quest that says kill 40 orcs, and I bet you when I finish this, I'm probably gonna get 30 or more thousand money per like completion. And I did actually ask my friend about this, and he's on a few quests above me, but he said that he's getting over 60,000 a quest. Now, assuming that he's capping and there is 12 quests on average, let's say 30,000 per quest, you will be getting at least 360,000 upon completion. However, if the later quests give even more, that is gonna be way more. Like, you will literally be able to probably get the void pickaxe super fast, or well, you need the frost pickaxe then the prismatic, so just a frost is probably better. But now I need to kill 40 orcs to prove to you guys that this works. And this is actually the hardest one, I would say, out of all the quests that he can give you, because it's just a lot of orcs that we have to kill. And luckily, I do have a very good sword to do this. I am able to completely demolish them. And for the sake of this video, I'm gonna make sure I equip my specific critical chance boost. I believe either, let's do the upgrade one. I want to increase my chances of getting a crit. There we go. And now we just have to hunt these elite orcs, which is a little bit annoying. I do hate this specific quest, but like I said, my weapon does so much damage. I did just make a video on how to make a one-shot weapon, so I highly recommend you check it out in case you haven't. It's a very good video, and it's very budget-friendly. But here we go. Oh my goodness. All right, I cannot be getting jumped by like 50 different NPCs, because I will say my armor is not that good. However, I'm gonna go ahead quickly finish this, and I'll be back as soon as I'm about to finish. I'm more than halfway done, and I did notice that also I forgot to mention you can do multiple quests at once. Like, for example, the Santa quest, one of them literally requires me to kill elite orcs and crystal golems, so I could literally be finishing this at the same time, and that way I get tickets and I also make tons of money. So while killing these orcs, I am going to go ahead and try to get one of those kills. But yeah, this orcs quest is honestly a lot easier than I thought. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer, but I'm just going through it extremely fast. There we go. 310 Xmas tickets, and I've yet to die once. Oh my god, I might die now though. Oh no, I just jinxed it. Yup, okay, yeah, there we go. That's the death. But the best part is I'm about to be done. As you can see, I'm 35 out of 40, bro. And on top of that, we are making so much essence, bro. I can sell all of these. If you're wondering how much the essence just goes for, yeah, that's 134k just by itself. It's ridiculous. I will say I did have a little bit of essence from before, but not as much as I do now killing these guys and some of the other NPCs. All right, here we go. Last two elite orcs. Can I kill you guys at the same time? Oh my gosh, bro. Why am I getting clapped all of a sudden? Okay, there we go. One down. And here is the other one. Just like that. As you can see, I went up to 316,000. That means I exactly went up 30,000 like I said for that one quest. And that's not even the last quest. As you can see, the next quest we've been given is to kill crystal golems and elite orcs. The only bad part about this quest obviously is the further you go down, it is going to require you to attack the better NPCs in the game, and eventually it goes to the crystal golems, and I feel like the golems too, or even the yeti. Yeah, as you can see right now, I am at shattering the front. So I did just finish the 9th quest, and I have 3 more. And at the last one, I do have to kill a yeti, which honestly isn't that bad. But if you don't have the stuff necessary, you won't be able to do it. But I know for a fact, literally, like, all of you guys will probably be able to speed run through the first few quests because they were so easy, bro. And I didn't even notice how much money I was making. So unfortunately, I can't say a number for those. But if I were to assume, it does progressively become more. So eventually, let's just say like 30k per. On top of that, you get to sell the essence. You make money for killing the NPCs. And you can farm up Xmas tickets while you're doing all of that. But there is also technically more NPCs inside the game. If I go in this cave and enter this little tiny bush and go through here, as you can see, there's one NPC right here. Then you got 3 more mysterious ones that are apparently interactable. However, that has yet to be released into the game, and as soon as it is, I will be sure to let you guys know what all of that is. But right now, there's no way to actually interact with those guys, so no point talking about them. But Mr. Jorn or Bjorn, Jorn, Bjorn, whatever your name is, bro, you are literally the best NPC in the entire game. It's very similar to the banana NPC, except it's a lot better and it has multiple stages and it's as easy to do. And here's a clip of when I did one of the quests earlier on. As you can see, it's on the side of my screen right here, and I have to defeat 15 orcs. And right here, when I do so, as you can see, I went up around the 30,000, and actually I believe it went up 27,000. So yeah, it does progressively get more and more. I don't know what the amount it increases by exactly is. So overall, why not do it, bro? Get it done with, make tons of money. And like I said, if you need a spear as good as mine, it's a very easy method to do it. Just gotta watch my last video. It was super easy for me to make this, and honestly, I am able to one-shot or nearly two-shot everything. As you can see, yep, two-shot, and sometimes I'll hit a one-shot depending on if I like get the crit or not. But make sure you definitely get Jorn's quest done before, you get specifically to mining. And you want to make sure you're constantly completing them if it means to do them with the Santa quest. And I did mention Santa's quests are extremely overpowered. You gotta just mine small and medium ice crystals. If you're in this world and have an arcane pickaxe or whatever it's called, you should already be able to do that very easily. And then you just use those things to forge some armor. And actually, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Here's the spider cave. We need small and medium, so it's it's crystals. Oops, I read that wrong. Now I just sit here and start smacking things two at once. But you get the point. This is literally all I do, and it's so worth it. But instead of doing that quest, I want to do another one of the Jorn guys thing, because I really think this next one is where it's going to start ramping up the value for me. Currently, like I said, we're already getting 30k plus per quest, which is absurd. But what if we can get more? No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to go to your cannon. Thank you. But I'm just going to go ahead and defeat a bunch of these elite orcs as well as those golems over there to see how much I can get. And I'll be back as soon as I finish. Alright, I'm about to be done once again. As you can see, our elite orc thing is the only thing we need. And we just need 3 more of these kills to finish. So hopefully I should be able to find like all 3 on this side. Here's one of them, and there we go. I'm not even worried about taking damage anymore because I will not die before these 3 guys die. And there we go. That's 2. And we're going from 329,000. So let's see what we get after. And just with one quest, let's see how much more we get. Come on, boom. This guy just like fell on the ground or something. There we go. We just went up to 360,000. That means we gained exactly 31,000. So yes, it probably goes up around like 1,000 to 2,000 or 3,000 per like quest. And it instantly changes to the next one. Like now it just wants me to kill crystal golems, which is super easy. In my opinion, if you're able to defeat the elite orcs as easy as the crystal golems, being able to do just 30 of the crystal golems is gonna be much easier than the previous quest we just did, because in total you just have to kill less enemies. However, something I recommend you guys do that I didn't do is get better armor, bro, because for some reason my dumb self is still using or armor from World 2, bro. I have yet to go ahead and replace this just because I'm too lazy. But I promise in the next few videos, my armor is going to be goated, okay? Trust me. But I really hope this video helped you out. And if it did, please go ahead and watch this video on the screen right here. I went to pick it for you myself. It's a really, really good video. And I promise you won't be disappointed. So pick it fast. This video is about to end. Until then, bye!